Hello and welcome to Tonalist Paintings by M. Francis McCarthy. This is your painter in residence, M. Francis McCarthy, and we are doing a study today, and it is called Evening River. The size of it is 5 by 5, and this is another one that I completed fairly recently. I'd say I probably completed this back in October, maybe September of this year. And I have been trying to move things around a bit. Our last couple paintings we did were also from that same time period, but it's just kind of my way of, sort of celebrating the end of the year. This is, today we are looking at December 23rd, and it's Wednesday, and we're almost out of 2015, so I thought, well, it'd be cool to do another painting that I completed in 2015. But I imagine for the images that we're going to be getting into next week, well, who knows what I'll do. Maybe I always play it by ear. We'll see. I may do one from 2014, or I may do another one from this year. So we'll just have to stay tuned and find out. I will say that this, as those of you that have followed the videos and my blog will know, is that I do a study and I do a larger version of every motif that I do. And Evening River was one that I was really jazzed about after I painted the initial study, and actually it was a bit touch and go on the larger painting, but I'm pretty jazzed about that as well, and probably the out of that whole series of motifs that I did at that time, I would have to say it's probably my favorite painting. Pardon the noise there, that's some traffic. Usually I'm doing these video narrations late at night, and so I'm a bit quieter, and it's also a bit quieter, but we're looking at about 2:30 in the afternoon right now, and I just got my dog from the dog groomer, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just get a jump on this, blog cast, and that way I don't have to do it tonight. And I was tempted to skip it all together, you guys. So if you're tuning in, thanks for that, because I've noticed out here in New Zealand that the whole country really kind of comes to a standstill around the holidays, unlike California, where I'm from originally. Even restaurants close. Even the movie theater is going to be closed from all of next week. So grocery stores will be open, and the major, we have a store here that's like called Warehouse. It's pretty much like a Walmart. That'll be open. But other than that, pretty much everyone else is out fishing and enjoying the beautiful southern hemisphere summer. If you have been with me for any time at all, you probably are well aware that I play my video narration by ear. It tends to ramble, and it's actually not much different for the blog posts I write. Usually I'll dictate that right after doing the video narration, and it's not very often these days I even have a clue what I'm going to talk about, but I'm probably going to talk a little bit about this in the blog post that I do. Maybe I'll be talking about composition. We did a really good post on composition last Saturday, and with notes from the book I've been reading by Birch Harrison. Really highly, if you're into painting and you're listening, go look up that blog post. I believe it's probably like blog post number, I don't know, 111 or 112. You just look around there, and I know it's for By the Stream, 8 by 8, so you could also look it up by the title. But those are some notes that I'll probably be incorporating into this book I'm working on, because they're very pertinent to everybody working today. And I guess getting to what I was going to sort of talk about is I used to be on a site called U Gallery, and they're very nice people there, and it's a place where artists can sell their work online, and U-Gallery, basically does everything. They send you the box for the shipping, and they do all the sales, and they promote your work, etc. But I will have to say that the level of work on U-Gallery is, I would term it to be talented amateurs or semi-pros. And I was pretty happy to actually be on that site, and I did have some decent sales there. If only because I'm out here in New Zealand, and it was a way for me to reach an audience in the States pretty easily. And we did some good sales together. I've got nothing bad at all to say about them, other than sometimes I'm a bit kind of just interested to see what sort of work they put up. And when I talk about a talented amateur or semi-professional, so many times, there's two things that really determine the difference between a professional or someone doing professional quality looking work and someone who doesn't. The first thing, and the most egregious I notice, is composition. It's poor composition, okay? And like, these people really need to hunker down and study some of the work that's come before. This is one of the bad things that's come out of the modern age of painting, is people grab a photo, it's got some pretty colors, and they think, well, if I just do this in paint, it's going to be great. And who knows, they might even have some sales. I don't know. I, for one, really could care less, about that aspect. I think every artist should be working with an eye towards art history, what's come before, what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how they're going to push the envelope, that little bit further. That's where I'm coming from. So, if you're just taking clever photographs and copying them straight up, you're not going to do any paintings that are even going to be worth mentioning from the standpoint of art history down the road, and I'm not saying I'm going to be there down the road. I think every artist should be working for that as a goal, though, because that's the true arbiter of what has been good that has come before. So many things maybe weren't even that popular or accepted in their own time, but if they're truly high quality, Vincent van Gogh being a great example, their time's going to come. Real quickly, because we're running out of space, the other place I see a lot of these semi-pros fail is with their color. Again, it's the photographs that are killing them. The color's dull, the greens are dull, it's insipid and uninteresting. So much of the coloration I see, it's like it's rare that you see an artist who gets them both right, and that is, to me, the real measure of a professional. Anyway, so we're getting to the end here of the video. Thanks for joining us today. Post 13 of Tonalist Paintings by M. Francis McCarthy. We'll see you Saturday for day 14. And meanwhile, take good care and stay out of trouble.